We all chase happiness, a fleeting emotion often tied to external things. But what if the secret to lasting joy wasn't about acquiring more, but experiencing more deeply with less? In a world designed to constantly grab your attention, the answer might surprise you. Extreme minimalism. It's not about living in a bare room with just a toothbrush. It's about rewiring your brain to savor the extraordinary within the ordinary and making simple living wise thinking. Over the next few minutes, we'll delve into the surprising science and psychology behind extreme minimalism and reveal how owning less can unlock a richer, more fulfilling life, one precious moment at a time. Are you ready to discover the magic of enough? In the bustling tapestry of modern life, a curious phenomenon is unfolding. While some chase the next big thing, others are finding profound joy in having almost nothing at all. This isn't just another lifestyle trend. It's a radical reimagining of what it means to truly live. Extreme minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about liberation. It's about stripping away the excess to reveal the raw, vibrant core of human experience. It's a practice that challenges our deeply ingrained beliefs about happiness, success, and fulfillment. As we journey through this exploration of extreme minimalism, we'll uncover how this philosophy can rewire your brain, sharpen your senses, and transform ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. We'll delve into the neuroscience of scarcity, confront our deepest fears about letting go, and discover how owning less can actually expand our perception of time. From the forgotten art of monotasking to the surprising power of visual silence, we'll explore how extreme minimalism offers a path to a richer, more intentional life. It's a journey that promises not just a decluttered space, but a decluttered mind, one that's primed to savor every precious moment. Are you ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about living well? Let's begin. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure, and in a world of abundance, that often translates to a relentless pursuit of more. More possessions, more experiences, more stimulation. But what if I told you that scarcity, owning less, could actually rewire your brain to savor even the simplest moments? This isn't just philosophical musing, it's grounded in neuroscience. When we're constantly bombarded with stimuli, our dopamine receptors become desensitized. We need increasingly intense experiences to feel the same level of pleasure. A walk in nature is no longer enough. We need to add several achievements, like finding rare rocks, taking professional photos, and hiking the most difficult trail. Extreme minimalism disrupts this cycle. By consciously limiting our possessions, we create a state of scarcity that makes ordinary moments feel extraordinary. When everything is available all the time, nothing is special. Think about it. The first sip of water after a long hike, the warmth of the sun on your skin after a long winter, or the sound of a loved one's voice in a chaotic and busy store. These simple pleasures become amplified when we're not constantly bombarded with distractions. This is because scarcity triggers the release of dopamine in our brains. This neurotransmitter is associated with pleasure, motivation, and reward. But dopamine isn't just about the grand gestures. It's also about the small, everyday moments that make life worth living. The benefits of no-buy activities allow extreme minimalism and mental health to flourish. Extreme minimalism isn't about depriving yourself. It's about recalibrating your brain to appreciate the richness of life's simplest gifts. It's about rediscovering the joy of enough. We often talk about minimalism in terms of aesthetics, of decluttered spaces, and carefully curated possessions. But what if the desire for less is driven by something deeper, something more primal? Extreme minimalism's dirty secret is that it's often not about the stuff at all. It's about facing our fears. We accumulate possessions to fill a void, to numb the anxiety that comes with confronting our mortality, our insecurities, and our sense of meaning in the world. Think about it. How often do you buy something to feel better, to distract yourself from uncomfortable emotions, or to project a certain image to the world? How often do you seek cozy retreats? We create serene spaces and chase serene vibes with new purchases. Extreme minimalism forces us to confront these uncomfortable truths. When we strip away the distractions, we're left with ourselves, our thoughts, and our feelings. It's not always a pleasant experience. It can be painful to acknowledge the fears that we've been running from for so long. But it's also incredibly liberating. By facing our fears head-on, we can begin to heal, to grow, and to develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. You have to embrace inner tranquility to fully enjoy it. You have to enjoy small positive actions as much as the great ones. Extreme minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home. It's about decluttering your soul. It's about facing the void and discovering that you are enough. Our possessions are often anchors to the past, reminders of who we once were, or aspirations for who we hope to be. They clutter not just our physical space, but also our mental landscape, pulling us away from the present moment. But what if I told you that extreme minimalism could act as a time machine, collapsing your past and future into the here and now? When we own almost nothing, we're forced to engage with the present moment in a more direct and immediate way. We're not constantly distracted by reminders of what we once had or what we hope to achieve. This is a simple living hack. Think about it. How much of your time is spent managing, organizing, or worrying about your possessions? That's time that could be spent connecting with loved ones, pursuing your passions, or simply savoring the beauty of the world around you. The extreme minimalism lifestyle allows time to stretch, so you are savoring present moments. Extreme minimalism is an emotional well-being practice and allows simple living to take hold. By shedding these material distractions, we create space for a deeper connection with ourselves and our surroundings. We can hear the birds in our neighborhood and savor small positive actions. We're able to fully embrace the present moment, without the weight of the past or the anxiety of the future. Extreme minimalism isn't about denying the past or ignoring the future. It's about choosing to live more fully in the present. It's about reclaiming your time and your attention and focusing on what truly matters now. We live in a world of constant multitasking, bombarded with notifications, emails, and endless distractions. We wear multitasking as a badge of honor, when in reality, it is a fast track to burnout and dissatisfaction. But what if the key to unlocking your full potential lay in embracing the forgotten art of monotasking? Extreme minimalism creates the ideal environment for focused attention. When you eliminate the excess, you free up mental bandwidth, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. Monotasking offers the benefits of mental clarity, making the power of simplicity even more grand. It is an important emotional well-being practice. This isn't just about productivity, it's about presence. When you're fully focused on one thing, you're able to savor the experience in a more meaningful way. You're able to notice the subtle details, the nuances, and the beauty that often goes unnoticed when we're constantly distracted. Use your home as cozy retreats or your neighborhood's peaceful paths. Think about it. How much more enjoyable is a meal when you're not scrolling through your phone? How much more productive are you when you're not constantly checking your email? By embracing monotasking, you're reclaiming your attention and your time. You're cultivating a sense of presence that allows you to savor every moment, every experience, every connection. Extreme minimalism isn't just about owning less. It's about experiencing more deeply. It's about unlocking the silent superpower of focused attention and living a life of greater purpose and joy. The urban serenity of your home is a testament to that. We're constantly chasing the next high, the next thrill, the next dopamine rush. But what if the secret to lasting happiness lay in the opposite direction, in intentionally experiencing periods of deprivation? The extreme minimalism lifestyle helps in building momentum. This isn't about self-punishment. It's about recalibrating your joy baseline. It's about allowing yourself to fully appreciate the simple pleasures that often go unnoticed when we're constantly seeking more intense experiences. Think about it. When you eat extravagant meals every day, a simple home-cooked dinner loses its appeal. But after a period of eating simple foods, that home-cooked meal becomes a source of immense satisfaction. This is the essence of reverse hedonic adaptation. The hedonic treadmill refers to the idea that humans return to a stable level of happiness regardless of how positive or negative an event or life event is. But if you make changes in your life with intention, you can change that level. By intentionally depriving yourself of certain pleasures, you can reset your joy baseline and make mundane moments magical. Extreme minimalism serves as a stress relief. The self-improvement in mental health is worth it. Extreme minimalism offers a framework for intentionally experiencing deprivation. By consciously limiting your possessions, your choices, and your activities, you create space for a deeper appreciation of what remains. Extreme minimalism isn't about living a life of constant austerity. It's about consciously choosing when and how to indulge. It's about savoring those moments of pleasure, knowing that they're all the more meaningful because they're not constant. Our minds are constantly bombarded with visual stimuli. Advertisements, notifications, cluttered spaces, they all compete for our attention, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and mentally exhausted. How often do you relax and reflect? But what if the key to unlocking inner peace and mental clarity lay in creating visual silence? The empty room diet is a practice of intentionally minimizing visual clutter to nourish your hungry mind. It's about creating spaces where your eyes can rest, where your thoughts can wander freely, and where you can connect with yourself on a deeper level. It allows your mind to declutter the mind and embrace its own life coach. Think about it. How do you feel when you walk into a cluttered room versus a clean, minimalist space? Does clutter lead to stress? This is key to mental health awareness. Blank walls, empty floor space, and carefully curated possessions, they all contribute to a sense of calm and spaciousness. By limiting visual distractions, you create space for creativity, for reflection, and for mindful living. You can unlock mental freedom by doing this. Extreme minimalism isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating an environment that supports your mental and emotional well-being. It's about nourishing your mind with silence and allowing yourself to fully embrace the present moment. This allows you to savor simplicity and embrace its power. You can embrace joyful simplicity and the simple life reclaimed. So embrace an intentional living habit. Feed your mind today. This will lead you to the wholeness shift. We often surround ourselves with possessions to trigger memories, to remind us of past experiences and loved ones. But what if the key to unlocking vivid, lasting memories lay in owning less? It seems counterintuitive, but extreme minimalism can actually enhance your memory. Our brains are wired to prioritize novel experiences, and extreme minimalism forces you to engage with the world in a more present, more intentional way. When you're not constantly distracted by a sea of possessions, you are able to simplify your life. It provides a benefit of mental clarity and simplifies the minimalist decluttering process. Think about it. How clearly do you remember the last vacation where you were constantly checking your phone or buying souvenirs? How does this compare to the memories created with mindfulness? How does that compare to a simple walk in nature where you were fully present? The personal growth and intention help with mindfulness and a simple living lifestyle. By shedding the excess, you create space for more meaningful experiences. This can be something small, such as enjoying mindful minimalism through nature and natural and simple living. This is simple living wise thinking at its finest. You are also practicing conscious consumerism and sustainable living when you value memories over clutter. Extreme minimalism isn't about erasing the past. It's about creating a future filled with richer, more meaningful memories. It's about reclaiming your attention, your time, and your life. Extreme minimalism isn't just a lifestyle. It's a doorway to a richer, more intentional existence. By decluttering your home and your mind, you create space for what truly matters. Meaningful experiences, deeper connections, and a profound appreciation for the present moment. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How do you bring minimalism into your life, and what are the benefits you have reaped? Join the conversation in the comments below. And if you're eager to explore more simple living, wise thinking strategies for transforming your life, be sure to check out our other videos on intentional living habits. Embrace the journey to a simpler, more fulfilling you.